Hi, and welcome back to Moons of Madness. 9510, wasn't it? We'll soon find out.
Numbers is their meaning.
9, 5, 10. Yep. We are in. This isn't good. Nothing there.
Oh god, that's disgusting.
A tactile tool. Tender. Untethered.
Okay, now we're carrying someone's hand. And nothing. What's going to be behind me when I turn around? What did we need that for? Oh, of course.
Oh shit! Come on! Come on! Come on, open! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Open! Come on! Shit! Okay. Come on, close! Close, you piece of shit, close! Ha! Yes! Fuck you!
No.
Piece of shit!
Is this my real life? Am I just a clone? Oh yeah, that entire topic's moon.
The moon's gravity pulls so strangely. It tugs at the tides of the mind. It pulls the planet apart. Do you feel it?
I prefer not to feel it.
My mind opened like a nocturnal flower, aching for the pollinator bat. I was endless eons of inconceivable dimensions to worlds of elder outer eternity. Oh, how rough casts a shadow. A corona surrounds the dark.
We have more down to go. Didn't expect it to be this huge, but then again, we don't know how long.
Unauthorized access. Unauthorized access. Security en route. Please await lethal response.
Locked in. What are they keeping here? Meeting at 512? That's oddly specific. The CEO of Orochi was here. It makes no sense. It's probably a four-letter word. I should look around for some clues.
I agree with that.
New Eden. Orochi is planning on building a city here. A failsafe.
There is no escape. The dream will consume them. They are inevitable.
Let's keep looking. Eden, of course. Two references really close to each other.
An emergency failsafe if Project Eclipse is released. If I can lower the shield, I can get out of this room.
So, Project Quarantine, blast doors active, magnetic status field online. The fragment has become agitated. The workers are unable to resist its communications. They scratch at the walls, run through the complex, reduced to the wild, animalistic frenzy. It's able to close the chamber and enact the highest protocols, but I can hear the echoes ringing in my ears. I see the crew of Chironol. I've never seen them before, but I know who they are with all my being. They share through the cracked helmets, the filth reaching out towards me. I can't stay here. Ellipse has been shattered. Activated proper protocols. Okay.
Once it is broken, the rush is upon you. You don't get to be the same person after they get in.
Project Symmetry, a numbing agent used in Project Eclipse to prevent fragment under control, is created from a strange metal powering the machine in the alien ruins. Since the active mechanism for sedation is poorly understood, we have taken the precaution of stockpiling a large amount of the metal on board the Invictus. In the event of an emergency, the Invictus can be launched as self-guided rocket as attached to a payload. It can be triggered with a code phrase once the Invictus safely clears the atmosphere. Communication specialist Deacon was tasked with loading the payload and setting up a detonation trigger. Due to the sensitivity of the operation and his location at the off-site communication dish, he is considered the operative with the most chance of success in case of a catastrophic event. He alone knows the trigger word and will use it as his discretion. Father, the Chironol has crashed. Something happened. An EMP? We could not analyze it in time. Filth has reached violently and unpredictably, spreading like a cancer across the entire base. The Dreamer fragment has sent the workers into a panic, searching for a way to escape. The security system has been triggered. The entire base has been compromised. Shut down Project Eclipse, and an emergency kill signal has been shut down. Communications with Angelus. We leave no trace. Location incident doesn't mean much to me. Father, as you know, we owe a great deal of debt to Dr. Cynthia Newhart. This site was chosen based on her work, notes and research kept under the strictest clearance. While her exhaustive library of equations and scrawled symbology has been daunting, our analysts will continue to see results. Most recently in the acquisition of 2 recent items. You're already aware of the fragment of a dreamer, which we recovered. Research continues to the significance of the fragment and how it tries to communicate. Using magnetic energy signatures, the first recorded by Adam's expedition to Antarctica, we were able to triangulate the location within kilometers. Though excavations at Site 9, the team is excited to announce that we have uncovered the actual Gaia engine on Mars. Further exploration of the chamber containing the engine has been held, and we defer to your judgment. Okay. This is Trevor Graham, commander of Chironol 1. An EMP fried our systems and we're currently hurtling toward Mars at approximately 50 meters per second. Fuck protocol, fuck Orochi. It wasn't hours after they sent us the coordinates that I could see in everyone's eyes. Dr. Brohol drew short straw when the heat shield controls malfunctioned. We're not equipped for a mission like this. Command knew it. It's a fucking support crew. We do follow procedures. After 20 minutes, he stopped responding to comms. We tried to reel him in, but his face. When he turned, his entire mask was covered in blackness. Just like a spider webbing of black oil across the entire thing, leaking out into the void. It cracked through the fucking helmet. Carsona grabbed his arm, and the shit. It crawled up her suit, wrapping round, squeezing her inside. That pounding, the airlock, I couldn't let them back in. The infection, just being near it made my temples seethe. They're all infected. Doesn't matter, no. The fucking hatch won't close. Any time now we're gonna bust apart like rain down in pieces on the Martian desert. Peace and Vogel were lucky. They were still asleep in their pods. Won't feel a thing. I'm taking it down with me. All of it. This cryo. I'm about to enter the Martian atmosphere on a secret mission to help stake claim. They don't care about lives when they lose to do it. Do you hear me, Archie? The whole world's gonna see this fucking thing. The whole fucking world knows.
I'm getting out of here. I wonder if those consoles have anything to do with Project Eclipse.
No. What consoles? No, we can't go in there. There's this. Ah. Sempre. We make that smaller. Okay. So that works. Do you? Right, so we've got to solve this one first. Push. Oh. Okay, lighting's right. Okay. Sensory observation, so lighting's right. Okay, so we bring that down. Try there. Oh. Lighting 20, 100 and 100. Okay. Seven. 80. $64. So we got lighting right. Down. Oh, okay. Ooh. $100. Okay. So these are for that one. So how do we get 100 on Soundscape? Figure it's got to be a combo of these. 23, 45. Keep it at 1. Okay, so that adjusts the bottom one. 34, 45. Uh-huh. 60. $111. $123. 93. Okay, that does a vice versa. I get a better look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Right, okay. So you are meant to be on 4. Down, down. Up. You look wrong. Black, black, yep. And then... oh, no. says 4. Assume it's 4 anyway. Try reversing the entire thing. No. I'm sticking with my current plan, which is that is right. A 4. Come on. So close. Okay. Bingo.
What the hell is that thing?
That is the question of the century. Not friendly, I would guess. We probably now got to do this one. Yep. Enter activation code for Project Eclipse. I think that's the 512. It's the only 3-digit that makes sense to me.
Brilliance. Yes. Let it connect.
Now this isn't good.
Our family therapist's office. I can still smell the musty leather sofa in the corner. My parents took me here when I started having night terrors.
There's the shit.
I understand that some might consider my behavior obsessive. Yes. We may not agree on the finer points, but I can't let it go on any longer. Like this. My father, he always used to say, "Cynthia, your brain has its own mouth, and all it does is devour books." I was insatiable. I learned to see data where no one had ever thought to look. But I never thought it would consume me, strip me of my accolades, that it would affect my son. I can't keep doing this. That second mouth in my head, it just keeps eating. It will never stop. I know how that sounds.
Mental. What do we have here? New patient, Shane, 7 years old, male, with mother, Cynthia, report night terrors, complex hallucination, claims to remember every detail. Mother encouraged him to describe the terror, and so he did. It's made of vines, tendrils and teeth. He emphasized the teeth. With human hands and face, the vines emerge from every shadow and fill the room, twinning upon themselves, eventually crushing him to the bed. With the space that remains is small dark tunnel through which creature stares at him from across the room, and he can see through his eyelids, and the face inches closer minute by minute, but out of his mum's. But his mum always wakes him up before the teeth. 5S became extremely distraught, and for the rest of the session was spent consoling him. For any chance of development of a rapport with him, we need to see them separately for several reasons. Call C to set up next week. Okay. Shane's GP ruled out psychological causes for night terrors must be related to anxiety. A lot of tension in the Newitt house. S may be genetically predispositioned. Today he showed me the handheld chess game he plays during recess. Smart kid, but needs help with his confidence. Meanwhile, Cynthia remains a challenge. She answered my questions about S, but was reluctant to talk about herself. Insisted I wouldn't understand. As I encouraged her to give me a chance, she succumbed to a dissociative episode, which we talked about at length once it passed. She called it seeing through the eyes of elsewhere. We have to revisit this next week. Oh yeah, things are not good here.
Can anyone tell me how to access the space between dreams?
How does one access the space between dreams? Good question. Doors of light.
Try Gloria. However, while the roads of Agartha do traverse the vastness of time and space, the corridors between dreams are a separate sort of passageway, and the two only intersect in very rare places.
Babel roads of Arthur are said to be able to spot. Okay. Ooh. Wandering in time. In time to what? Well, we now have an exit. Or do we? Oh, we have another one.
That's very cutting edge, Adam. And while the full answer to that is quite complex, that is still incorrect.
Okay, that one gonna disappear. That my cue. One more.
What a distinctive answer, Rupert. That is an interesting theological paradox, but it is wrong.
Such a naysayer. I don't see there being any more. Oh.
Very good. The answer is the dreaming ones.
Dreaming ones were, the dreaming ones are, and the dreaming ones shall be. Not in the space we know, but between.
The dreaming ones were, the dreaming ones are, the dreaming ones shall be. Not in the spaces we know, but between. They walk serene and primal, undimensioned and to us unseen. They can teach us deep knowledge, secrets past the skin of eternity.
Thought that'd open. Oh, this doesn't look good.
I'm having a hard time noticing when it's happening. Yesterday, I saw a light streaming through the kitchen window. A mote, illuminated, suspended in the air. I spent the remainder of the day in my office researching. I've been accused of isolating myself. I merely am who I am and have always been, an isolate. Isolated by knowledge. Imagine discovering a dictionary of new words to describe the universe. Words that no one else could ever know. The promise of limitless knowledge to an insatiable mind. Is it any surprise I struggle with domesticity? But I had to make a choice. I'm sealing it away. I have to try. Shane is my universe.
Wow, I'm her universe. Week 1, week 2, week 14. Patient functioning continues to fluctuate. She managing to find relief from auditory hallucinations by isolating herself in the basement. Symptoms waned enough to attend a session yesterday. Washed hair in basement utility sink apparently. Managed to take care of Shane during dissociative periods. She twice trailed off into almost nonsensical babble. Claims to have had a lot on her mind with the upcoming publication of latest book and is not concerned. Not my first patient with such challenges, but for some reason I feel out of my depth here. Thinking about referring her to someone else. Increased dosage in the meantime. Shane is apparently doing well with the support from his school's counsellor. I'm sure I'll be glad to get them back onto the Tuesday afternoons back. Pressed the wrong button. Oh, I thought it was the chair I could use. It wasn't. Once more into the breach. The book. The basement.
Once you open the book, it's already too late. It's always too late.
Orochi contacted me this week. They've approached me several times in my career. They knew about the Red Planet. Twins. They suspected a great many other things, but they kept their cards close to their chest. As did I. Shane saw inside the book. Just a glance, and it was enough. They can never know. They would do anything to pull him into their fold. And that's why, Doctor, if I found out that Orochi approached you, and you told them what I've said, you'll find out just how dedicated a mother I am. Now, were you curious about the dreaming ones?
That was a definite threat. Nope, not that. Week 31. It's been some weeks since I transferred Cynthia's care to a more experienced clinician. I can't stop thinking about our final section, even though my notes are sparse and the details hazy. Ever since, there has been a gnawing at the back of my consciousness, a deep anxiety I can't shake. Find myself jolting awake after mere minutes or falling asleep entirely. I know something's watching. I see flickering in my periphery. It slivers like a split between the seconds. It thinks I don't see, but I take the dreams for myself. I will not let them. I will have to suspend my practice until I figure out what it wants. Oh, we best get moving, because this looks a bit Martian-y. Come on. Which way? Probably this way.
are you doing this?
They cannot awaken. The moons bend above us. It is all but a brilliant equation.
Please, I need you to help me.
I thought I am. I was. I will.
God damn it, who are you?
Shane.
Mommy.
I'm sorry, Shane. I've made so many mistakes. You were never supposed to be here.
Mom? Why are you... How did you get here?
My curiosity led me here. The pages of the Necronomicon revealed a mathematics I had never encountered, and a pathway to the dream world. I didn't know that once I made the choice, I could never return. The decision has weighed on me ever since.
Weighed on you? Do you have any idea what that did to us? To Dad? When you left, it broke him. We searched for you for years.
Shane, please, listen.
Has it been you this whole time? In the base, haunting the crew? Driving us crazy with these nightmares?
Stop! The struggle tears at my soul. It takes every ounce of concentration I have to remain here. I need your help, son. We must act quickly. When the ship passed between the moons, the twin dreamers were disturbed in their slumber. All the chaos you've witnessed, the filth, that creeping horror is only a fraction of the destruction that it can bring. If they corrupt the engine, the moons of Mars, the dreaming ones will awaken, and they will devour all of reality.
You left me. You left us for a delusion. What the fuck do you care about reality?
Reality is where my son lives.
What do I need to do?
Find the Gaia engine. I will help you do what must be done. Help me, Shane. Help me undo what has been set in motion.
Please don't leave again.
Don't worry. We'll solve this together.
Okay, so they're completely departing from reality. Okay. Pilot the meerkat.
Shit! Shane. Shane? Declan. Sorry, I don't know what happened. There's so much more down there, Declan. Clones, mind control, the dreamers, the dreaming ones. Declan, we have to find the Gaia engine. It's the only thing holding them back. Everything. The filth, the nightmares, my hallucinations, they're connected. We need to find the engine.
Okay. Shane, slow down. We're inside. You need to get here as soon as possible.
Hell if I'm staying here. We have to find it.
Okay. We'll find this machine. Because as much as I don't have any idea what you're talking about, it makes more fucking sense than anything else that's happened today.
And we are stuck in... Oh, we might be able to go up. He's getting knackered. How do we get out? Oh, maybe. But I doubt it. Nope, no power. Can we... Something I'm missing. No. That's bad. Green one. I missed you. Let's keep away from those. Let's go. Wrong plan. Before we die. Oh, I knew I forgot something in this sequence. That should be enough. Also, I shouldn't have been able to open this door without doing that. So this is what we want. Then we close you. Top you up. And onwards to whatever comes next.